All right, ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Today we're going to be doing another Q&A because we recently hit 10K in the channel, man. And I got to say, I can't really fathom 100 people in one room, let alone 10,000 people. It's just insane. I think this year has been probably one of the most weirdest experiences of all time. Mainly because I've been making videos for quite a while and seeing it just like pop off is just it's just amazing. You know, it's amazing that, you know, you guys enjoy the content and allow me to do what I do. So I really do appreciate that, and I owe you my humble thanks. I know a lot of you guys didn't really, you know, comment questions, but just congratulated me, and these are the guys on screen. I just want to say thank you guys again. All right, so we have our first question. It's actually relative to the gameplay that we have going on. And that is from Destroy Kiyomi. I hope I pronounced your name right. And the first one is thoughts on Sonic X Shadow Generations. Honestly, I love the game. The only problem I have with it is that it's too short. That's literally it. And, you know, if you go through the whole game, you could probably beat it in under like 2-3 hours. But I wish the game was even longer. I kind of like Shadow's moveset. It's very unique in terms of like the boost formula and whatnot. You know, you have Chaos Control, you have Chaos Spear, you have the Doom power-ups. It's really nice, and if you haven't played it, I highly recommend you play it, bro. You have another question asking, what is your shoe size? You know, I'm a 9.5, size 10 US. I don't know why you'd want to know that information, but, you know, whatever. Your follow-up question is, do you prefer chicken sandwiches with or without mayo? Funny enough, I don't actually eat chicken sandwiches with mayo. Let me put y'all on. You're gonna get one of these cans right here, right? Get one of these cans of Chipotle, put that in a blender, and then mix it with sour cream. And you can pretty much use this with anything, all right? I'm talking chicken, burgers, sandwiches. I like to eat my chicken sandwiches with like Chipotle sauce, and it's really good. I'm gonna put you guys on that. And then the last question you asked is, can I get 10 bucks? Bro, I'm broke as fuck. Next question comes from the homie Saloom, and he has 3 questions. First one being, what is your favorite game? Dude, in the previous video, I said Sonic Generations. Now it's Sonic X Shadow Generations. Next question is, what got you into Souls games? Again, that was another question that was previously asked. My friend Johan introduced me to these Souls games, starting with Elden Ring. And then lastly, what is your favorite weapon of all time in your DS3 runs? In the beginning, I did say it was Dragon Slayer's Great Axe, but looking back at it now, I tend to flip-flop now between the Lothric Knight Greatsword and the Dragon Slayer's Great Axe. Hopefully that answers your question. And by the way, I have a 7-hour exposed video on Saloom coming in like 7 days. So if you guys wanna know every bad thing Saloom has done in his life, I'll be sure to I'll be sure to make that video for sure. Saloom Exposed. Look out for that video.
Hey, what up, y'all? Hope you guys are having a great day or a great night. It's Yazmania. I'm here to answer a few questions that have been asked in sirantonius's videos. So the first question we got is from PTX Silent. His question is, are you friends with Yazmania? Hell no, we're not friends. Simply because of the fact that I'm not cool enough, you know, like, I wish I could be friends with him. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when you, back in middle school, for an example, I would go and try to sit down with the cool kids during recess. They'd be like, yo, you play Dark Souls 3? I'd be like, nah, I only play Dark Souls 2. Then they'd start laughing at me and tell me how much of a loser I was. I have a good feeling that was probably Sir Antonius. And then I went to the principal. I told him about my situation. He was like, what happened? I was like, you know, these kids are not letting me hang out with them. I kind of feel lonely. And he said, well, do you play Dark Souls 3? I'm like, no. He's like, what do you play? I was like, Dark Souls 2. And then he started laughing at me, walked away. It's like trying to be friends with Brad Pitt. And the second question we got is from Calypso. His question is, are you actually Yazmania but on DS3? All I can say regarding that question is, please refer to the first rule of Fight Club. And that's it for me, y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the video, and show some love to Sir Antonius. Subscribe, like the video, show him some love. Take it easy, y'all.
Bobby Erickson asks, are you confident in doing YouTube as a career? And if so, what are your plans for YouTube in the future? I get this comment quite a bit, and to be honest, I'm not really sure. Right now, I'm just dipping my toes into the pool. I don't want to like go in to the deep end, if that makes any sense. And if I were to make YouTube a full-time career, the thing that I would do is I would try to transition over to variety content instead of making Dark Souls content. But not right now. I won't be doing that for a long time. You know, maybe a video here and there throughout the months. I'll upload something different that's not Soulsborne related. Maybe make another channel. Next question comes from the homie Flying Omni. He asks, what time is it, bro? You already know.
Push him off, let's push him off.
All right, hold on. I got you. Get the fatty. Wait.
Oh, he's so oh my god. Tonis, go on the bridge. Go on the bridge real quick.
What do you think I am? Fucking pursuer?
Do it for the click.
The comedy.
Alright, fuck, alright.
How fun would it be if I just fucking...
Just do it. Oh, look. Oh, fuck! Take me out of my misery. Take me out of my misery.
What the fuck is going on?
Oh, wait.
Stop, bro. Fuck. Why are you hitting me? Oh, thank you.
Please, sir.
Did he fucking respawn?
Yeah.
Bro, I just wanted to do my fucking daily mission.
Such a little...
Dude, he was a pixel away from finishing up. I just fucking did it. Next question comes from Valdel. I'm sorry, bro. Is it Validen? I'm sorry, bro. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Your question is, do you got any decisions on playing Dark Souls 3 mods like Cinder's Convergence or maybe Archthrones? I was thinking after finishing up Sekiro, I was between Archthrones or the Convergence mod. I played Cinder's, so I kind of want to, do something that's more new, if that makes sense. And then once I'm done with those two, I could probably go ahead and do Cinder's. But yes, I do plan on doing Dark Souls 3 mods for sure. Next question comes from Sir Tim786, and the question is, have you ever considered a Great Club run for DS3? That's kind of interesting. I don't think I have. I don't think that weapon's like in my sights whatsoever, but I will write it down. Professor POVFH asks, how does it feel to have the second sexiest voice in all of the Dark Souls content creation? I'm not even gonna lie, as flattered as I am, I think my voice is pretty annoying. You know, if you guys are content creators and you edit your own videos, I can guarantee you more than 99% of you guys are already sick and tired of hearing your voice. By the time I'm done with the video, I'm on to the next, dude. I don't want to fucking hear my voice. But thanks for the compliment, but I don't think so. I think Yazmania's voice is better. I think he has a, man, his voice is smooth as hell, man. I think this is in Spanish, right? I've been practicing Spanish since I've been living over here in Mexico, but I'm gonna try to pronounce your name as best as I can. Roronora Soro, el mejor espirachin. Fuck, I tried. Soro is the best, like, swordsman, I think. Do you happen to like quesadillas without cheese? What the fuck kind of, that's just a tortilla at that point, man. What the fuck? Next question comes from NBNB75, and his question is, Dark Hand run when? You're in luck, man. I'm gonna live stream that very soon. Once I'm done with the Q&A and the Demon's Fist, for sure, I'm gonna start streaming it. I want to get back into streaming. The Right Trousers 343 asks, you get to add any boss/enemy from any game in all of gaming into Dark Souls 3 as a boss. Who is it and what does their soul transpose into? Damn, that's a good question. That's actually a really good question. If you guys don't know me, I fuck with Blasphemous heavy. To that, I say Cresanta. Cresanta of the Wrapped Agony. That or what's his name? Eviterno? They have the sword that Cresanta wields. Bro, that sword looks sick as hell, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Next question comes from Mr. Slaptastic87, and his question is, any plans for 10k subscribers? And if you were to play any other Souls game on the channel besides Sekiro or Dark Souls 3, which would you want to start with? Okay, for your first question, I guess I'm doing the Q&A. And as for your next question, it's a tie between Dark Souls 1, 2, and Elden Ring. And I know that sounds really cliche, but hear me out. I think all three of them are very good in terms of like progression. I don't really know much about 1, but in terms of 2 and Elden Ring, you could pretty much set up without having to fight the first boss. That's why now I added the Champions round, so I could go to New Game Plus, so I could fight the bosses that I couldn't previously. But in Dark Souls 2 and Elden Ring specifically, you don't really have to do that. You could just go on, make your build, and then from there, you know, pretty much you could fight the first boss with your fully intended build. I'd go with Dark Souls 1, mainly because I don't really know that game as well as 2 and Elden Ring. I'd want to try something like new and something fun, because I know some of the weapons in Dark Souls 1 they have some heavy hitters for sure. OS9s ask, what's your favorite video you've ever made? Like the one you're most proud of or had the most fun doing? Funny enough, I think the Moonlight Greatsword was probably the most fun making and doing. No. I might want to change it to the Frayed Blade. I think that was the first video I made where I was just having a lot of fun and just, you know, hacking slashing enemies and defeating boss fights. It was the first time I've ever like did the route to go to the DLC early. That was a lot of fun, and then making it was a little bit stressful, you know, because of deadlines and everything. But at the end of the day, I liked how that video came out, and the end result of it was you guys enjoying it. So Yeah, I'd say Frayed Blade. But a close second would have to be the Moonlight Greatsword for sure. I know that's like a very menial thing to say, but I think the Moonlight Greatsword was like a close second. Okay, next question comes from I don't know man 2433, and he asked, what is your setup and your favorite animal? Also look up tree kangaroos, it won't disappoint. All right, say less. Tree kangaroo. All right, let's see what we oh shit. Nah, what? Nah, this guy actually put me on. Yo, this guy looks adorable. He's like, bruh, square up. This one over here looks zooted as fuck. This man looked like he smoked 2 ounces. I appreciate you for for putting me on tree kangaroos. These guys are adorable. Also, I know you asked for what my setup looks like, and here you go. This is what my setup looks like. 6 Production 6 asks, favorite DS3 enemy? I'd have to say Lothric Knight. Lothric Knights look pretty cool. Actually, nah, I take that back. Cathedral Knights. I don't know. They have aura and they're very menacing and they're very bulky too. And I also like the helm that they have. Their design is like holy. And then your next question is, have you played Lysa P? And if yes, do you like it? I have played Lysa P actually, but I haven't finished it. But so far from what I'm playing, it's really good. I like it. I like it a lot. It's very smooth. Especially when you get the riposte and everything. Them hits are like nutty. They sound like crunchy and they have an impact. So yes, I have played Lysa P. I'm enjoying the game, but I kind of want to stop so you guys could, you know, see my reactions blind and whatnot. Mr. FromSoft Lover asks, who's your favorite character from the Soulsborne series? Man, that's a tough one because there's a lot of good like heavy hitters. Yol is the lovable sort. All right, I can't come out here dissing Yol like that. Sigward, Sigmire, Siglin, Laurentius. Don't send him down Blighttown, bro. He's a goat. You can't be disrespecting him like that. Andre of Astoria is a really good one. There's a lot of very good NPCs or like characters, I could say. I gotta go with Laurentius, bro. Laurentius, you know, you help out the boy, he helps you learn pyromancy and whatnot. I think Laurentius is a chill dude. Top 3 people to be around the blunt rotation with. You know, he's gonna spark it up for you. So yeah, I'm going with Laurentius. Okay, I'm gonna try to pronounce your name, and if I get it wrong, you can. I give you full permission to flame me. Abdullah Mohammed, and your question is, what games have you been playing this week? Okay, let's see. I've been playing Sonic X Shadow Generations for sure. I've also been playing a lot of Mortal Kombat 1. If you guys don't know, I fucks with Mortal Kombat heavy. Mortal Kombat 11, funny enough. I don't know why. That game just brings me back. Lysa P. I've been playing a lot of Blasphemous 2 since that DLC dropped. But yeah, those are the games I've been playing with. All right. Abbas Fire 1945 asks, what is your favorite boss in Dark Souls 1? It's got to be Artorias, bro. Artorias, straight aura. If it's not from the DLC, so I'm talking like base game here, it's got to be Ornstein and Smo. Just Drya 1508 asks, what's your favorite torta? Man, I could go down. I can go a list of tortas, torta de jamón, torta de chorizo. You know, any type of meat you put in, bro, I'm fucking that shit up, bro. You know, so I like all kinds of tortas. Ada Ho. Ada Ho. If you see a hoe in trouble, you better Ada Ho. Ada Ho 4626 asks, do you think a Dark Souls 4 would be necessary? By the way, congrats on 10K. I love your videos. Oh man, thank you. I really appreciate that. And to answer your question is, if you're a lore guy, correct me please, but in the story of Dark Souls 2, it explains how no matter what you pick, the Age of Dark or Age of Fire, things are always going to be fucked no matter what age you pick. I think Dark Souls 3 is letting go of the idea of the Age of Fire, especially when you finish the game and you link the first flame. The fire's not that potent and you're just another, you know, you just become ash again. But I don't know. I think it'd be cool, but I don't think it'd be necessary for sure. What the Struck 92 asks, love the content and congrats on 10K, bro. Oh man, thank you. I really appreciate it. And to answer your question, top 5 bosses out of all the FromSoft games. Okay, Artorias first. You know, Artorias is a really good Dark Souls 1 boss. Sir Alone from Dark Souls 2. Fume Knight, Nameless King, Soul Ascender. No particular order. Mogwin asks, by the way, congratulations on beating the allegations, bro. And I'm sorry you got Mika listed. But your back to your question, do you watch Souls content on YouTube like the Backlogs, Baron's Castle, or Little Aggie? And if not, or even if you do, what kind of content do you watch on YouTube? I don't really watch a lot of YouTube. Maybe when I'm like going to bed, I'll turn on the TV, put on some YouTube. But here are a couple of like content creators that I watch for sure. Some of these are going to be shout outs, but others, you know, you guys watch a lot. They don't really need no introduction. So Game It Micah. Happy is another one that I watch and I genuinely like. Yazmania for sure, bro. Yazmania the GOAT for real. My big dog. Funny enough, I do watch backlogs. I don't watch a lot of Baron's Castle, but when I do, it's very funny how he breaks you know, the games that he plays. I don't watch a lot of Little Aggie. I do watch JK Leads though. JK Leads is pretty funny, especially when he rhymes. Next question comes from Albooz4090, and the question is, what is the most annoying enemy for you in DS3? That's an easy one. The man serpents. If I had a group of all of them and I had like a nuke button, I'd nuke the shit out of them twice. D-Guy32 asks, have you played Sonic Frontiers? Yes, I have, and I gotta say, Sega was kind of, I don't know, man. I'm conflicted because on one end, I really think it's a good game, especially with the open world. The cyberspace levels were kind of lacking a little bit, but I did like the challenges within the cyberspace levels. Like that's probably the most. It gave you a bit of replay value, if that makes sense, for the keys and whatnot to get the Chaos Emeralds. The bosses were pretty good. A little bit on the easier side, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of a fanatic when it comes to difficulty. I'd say that for sure. And the supersonic fights were peak, bro. Those were amazing. So yeah, I've played Sonic Frontiers. I'm like 60% I like it, and 40% okay. There's a lot that you guys can improve, but overall, I still think it's an amazing game. I haven't played the DLC though. I want to play the DLC sometime soon. Connor5243 asks, what's your favorite Souls boss and why is it Gale? See, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to gaslight me. Nah, my heart belongs to Nameless King. You see that guy in the Ring City on his knees for Gwyn? Yeah, that's me with Nameless King. Next question comes from Latino Heat 999, and this oh my god, this motherfucker. Will you still notice me after I lost my V-Lone 999 hoodie forever? Hell nah, bro. Fuck no. I ain't ever. Man, matter of fact, why am I even listening to your comment? Look, bro. Fuck your comment, bro. Get that shit out of here, bro. Dragonite 727 asks, are you ever gonna tap into beast mode? Fuck you talking about? I'm already in that bitch. This is the real me. Oh my god, bro. Next question comes from Queefs. Queefs. You left a comment here saying congrats on 10K. Well, thank you very much. And your question is, what type of music do you listen to and who is your favorite artist? I listen to like a multitude of music. I listen to like a multitude of genres. There's like not one specific one I dislike or like. But as of right now, I've been listening to a lot of Flawed Mangoes. I think Flawed Mangoes is very like, it's like, he makes like very good riffs on his guitar. Those have just been uplifting for me. On the off time I'm not making videos, or even when I am making videos, I'm listening to you know, Flawed Mangoes. Next question comes from Dominic Leckness 2965. I hope I pronounced your last name right. If I didn't, I apologize. Okay, what made you want to make Dark Souls content? Also, congrats on 10K. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the love and support. And to answer your question, I'll tell you a little story about it. My girlfriend gave me a bit of money because we worked together and whatnot. I got $60, and funny enough, Dark Souls 2 was on sale for like $20. So I went. First thing I did, I bought Dark Souls 2, and I wanted to try it for the first time because everybody's been saying, oh, Dark Souls 2 is like the worst out of the trilogy and whatnot. So I said, I bet, let me try this out. And when I played the whole thing, I realized this game's not that bad. Y'all just probably suck. I go on YouTube and I start looking up, Dark Souls 2 builds, and I get one recommended to me by the one, the only Yazmania. And I gotta tell you, man, that man had some funny ass commentary when I watched the how to get overpowered in Dark Souls 2, where he was just using the rapier. And at that time, I was also playing a lot of Dark Souls 3, and I was making YouTube videos on the side, but it wasn't necessarily geared it towards Dark Souls, if that makes any sense. So a homeboy felt a little inspired, and since I was playing a lot of Dark Souls 3, I'm like, you know what, why don't I try this on Dark Souls 3, do what he's doing but on DS3. And honestly, I fell in love with the format, the way he made his videos, the way how he was very informative but also funny, not overdoing it, but at the same time being entertaining. I guess in the same way, I kind of wanted to add my own style into that. That's why they're very like, cut, rush heavy. Like the pacing is just going. For me, at least, that's the type of like editing that I've done before. Yeah, man. If anything, I owe it all to Yaz, because I was kind of scared of like making the video, but he showed me love, and I guess that's what got me to keep pushing it forward. So if anything, I owe it all to Yaz. Yaz is the one who inspired me to make Dark Souls videos. Vivola asks, Antoni Diddy party at 10K? Fuck you talking about, bro? I already got the bottles on deck. I just need to pull up. No. Oh my god, I tried playing into the bit. I just can't. This is from Mega Basic Person, and let's see what he has to say. Watch this channel grow. It's awesome as fuck, but I've been watching you since the other channel. Wait, the Racer channel? Hold up. What? If that's the case, you're a whole goat, bro. You're a whole goat. This is a day one. And I gotta say that you have got to be one of my favorite Souls creators. And I gotta ask, are you gonna play Elden Ring anytime soon on this channel or even Bloodborne? Okay, as I previously stated, I'm gonna be working on Elden Ring. Bloodborne I can't because I don't have a PlayStation, but you know, sooner, you know, when I feel secure and when the money's right, I'll buy myself a PlayStation console to play Bloodborne. See what's good off that. If you watch the Racer channel, man, that's crazy. This comment is from Honda Was Taken, and he has a comment and he says, congratulations, man, you're going places with this quality content of yours. Also looking forward to the Sister Freed Scythe video. Thank you, man. You got me feeling warm and fuzzy on the inside. And as for the Sister Freed's video, that shit's out. That shit's been out. And for your question, you ask, do you engage in PvP on Dark Souls 3 or not? If so or not, why? To answer your question, I tried a little bit, but I kept getting my ass beaten. So I just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll try this another time. I'm not very good at PvP. DJ Martin Pro 8711 asks, favorite type of boss in Souls game? So an example of that would be Knight, Great Dragon, Flying Things, Agile, Dog-like Beast, etc. P.S. Love all your videos, man. Incredible stuff. Thank you, man. I'm glad that you enjoy the content. And as for your question, me personally, I like the Knight variety, but the dragons look sick as hell in the game too. The dragons look sick as hell. I can't even lie. It's between the Great Dragons and the Knights. But I also like the really fucked up looking bosses too. Midra is a very messed up looking boss, especially when he pulls out the when he pulls out his sword out of his head. That's a messed up looking boss. So I gotta say, you know, of those variety. Next question comes from Livente Nagy 325, and you said, bro, congrats on 10k. My question is that, are you planning to do more interesting challenges like fire bombs or dung pie only type shit? I don't know if you guys are interested in seeing that. I'd be more than down to do it, but it's gonna be hard though. The firebomb challenges, I've seen videos of that. I'll be honest with you, for the firebomb ones, I don't know. I've seen the backlogs try something like that. I think he did it on 3, but that shit looked hard. But I don't know. I'll think of doing something for sure. And then for dung fight, a lot of the enemies are very like resistant, or if not at all, immune to toxic. So I don't know. We'll see. If you guys want it, let me know. For now, it's just you know, it's just something up in the air to think about. All right, the man, the myth, the legend, the man shadow 1234 asks, congrats on 10k. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. And he has 2 questions. The first one being, will you ever play Neo? I think it's Neo, right? Maybe, if you guys want to see it. Dude, I'll probably treat it the way I treated Sekiro, you know, just upload a video, make it to like a whole like playthrough series and whatnot. If you guys are down for that, I'd be willing to do that. The second question is, what is your favorite song? My favorite song currently probably got to be Heal from Eco. I like that song so much. I listen to it from time to time. Hood Ash Duck, it's a funny name, asks, do you have a 9-to-5 job you focus on, or are you planning on making YouTube as your main income stream? Perhaps because you're a student or something. Man, this is going to be embarrassing, but I've been looking for like just a regular or even part-time job for the past year. And I've been getting interview after interview after interview, or just even leaving my application there, trying to do like all the steps and whatnot. I haven't landed a job, and it's been very, I guess you could say, demoralizing. Just straight out saying no. And to be honest, it was very, I'm not trying to like, it was very demoralizing in a sense. You know, you do your hardest and you're trying to do all that you can, but you know, at the end of the day, it's always like, no, fuck you. That's the way I saw it, you know. Like, nah, fuck you. No, you're not getting this job. Like, it's always been like, oh, there's someone more qualified than you, or there's someone more, you know, experienced. And to be honest, man, I was very like upset for a while, you know. And I kind of focused on this. To be honest, it would be a dream come true to make this my 9-to-5, you know. Like, it'd be a privilege. I'll say that for sure. It'd be a privilege. And it'd be something like very, very lucky to do. 100%. I would, if I could get this down more, which I feel like, you know, hopefully it shows, and I'm showing you guys that I have been. Hopefully I could make this like a full-time job. But as for now, I don't have a 9-to-5. I'm kind of dipping my toes into YouTube, like I said earlier. Sooner or later, sure, you know, I do want to make this a full-time like job. I don't even want to call this a job, dude. This is way too fun for it to be called a job, man. I don't know. This is something that I just enjoy doing just for the love of it, you know. And I'm not a student or anything. I haven't gone to school. I think my highest form of education, funny enough, is high school. My plan was to go to college, but I took a gap year, and you know how that goes. And, you know, ever since then, I've been working jobs. I know I'm going on a whole rant, but what I'm trying to say by this is, like, never, whatever it is you got going on and you're trying to achieve it, never give up on it. You know, sometimes you feel like you're stuck because things are not going fast enough, or you know, things aren't going your way, but it's just the process of time, if that makes any sense. You know, you're stuck in this state where, like, fuck, I need to be doing more, but in actuality, you're doing all that you can, and you're striving towards your goal if you're really about that. So I know I went on a rant, but yeah, you know, I haven't been working a 9 to 5 for like 3 years, and it kind of sucks because this year I was really trying to land something, you know, like anything, you know, like I'll work the register, I'll rev up those fryers, you know, as much of a joke as a lot of you, like, younger people don't tend to understand. It really, you know, it really does something to someone who doesn't have anything. As embarrassing as it sounds, I don't have a 9 to 5. YouTube, as much as I'd want to make it my full-time job, it's something I'm dipping my toes in, and I'm trying to get a better understanding of. So hopefully, I know I ranted a little too much, but hopefully that answers your question. All right, next question comes from Kinibi, and I hope I pronounced your name right. You have like a bunch of questions. Okay, what's your favorite drink? What's your favorite Monster drink? I don't like Monster. Funny enough, I don't like Monster at all. I actually like something else called Ghost Energy, and they have like the best like tasting energy drinks. It's like a mix of sweet and sour, and the carbonated, just the carbonation of the drink just hits different. You also ask, will you ever play Elden Ring? I'm gonna just go right through that. Yes, I'm gonna play Elden Ring soon. Favorite song? I kind of like Nujabes, you know, Nujabes Feather, Nujabes Lovesick, you know, those type of songs are pretty good too. Your last question is, do you have a girlfriend? Yeah, I have a girlfriend. And she's very supportive in this endeavor too, so shout out my girlfriend. And that's all. That's all. Please answer. I've been a viewer since the beginning, bro. Love your content. Well, thank you very much, man, and I'm happy that I'm able to entertain you. Next question comes from this motherfucker, Knowledge Monkey, and his question is, favorite game of all time? I already answered this. It's got to be Sonic Generations, but now I like the new variant, Sonic X Shadow Generations. And then you're like, ayo, 10K, let's go. Rah. Moma Dabber asks, when's the miracle build coming, uncle? Well, nephew, rest assured, once I'm done with the next 2 videos on the list from the poll, I got you. Skull Raider 5484 asks, why are you packing so much? Leave some woman for the rest of us, bro. Come on, bro. What are you talking about, man? What? I don't know how to respond to this. I really don't. Next question comes from the homie Damien, and he asks, tits or ass? Bro, how about personality? He also said congrats on 10K. Well, thank you very much for the congratulations, man. Flipperino asks, most used strength or dex? And favorite weapon from any souls? I use strength the most. I don't know. Strength is very appealing to me. I don't know why. I like bonking shit with a big ass weapon. And as for my favorite weapon, it's got to be between, like I said previously, it's got to be between the Dragon Slayer's Great Axe and the Lothric Knight's Greatsword. But I will say that the Majestic Sword from Dark Souls 2 is a close second. And that's pretty much all the questions we have here today, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to say there's a couple of shout outs I want to give before I end off the video. First and foremost, shout out Yazmania, shout out Send Help, or you know, Flying Omni, and shout out Sir Kilo. Their links will be in the description. Once again, thank you guys so much for 10K. Never really thought I would make it this far when my computer just absolutely shitted on itself and just died. If I could talk to my past self, I would say, hey man, you know, just hang in there, because you know, things are gonna be good. You know, things are gonna be okay. you know, ever since then, I haven't really experienced that much anxiety. You know, I just let things happen. I let things unfold, and you know, I don't really get worried as much anymore. I guess I have you guys to thank for sticking by me and all that, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys stay safe, drink plenty of water. Hope you guys are eating healthy. Hope you guys are, you know, hopefully you guys are taking care of your mental and whatnot. And you know, we're almost at the end of the year, ladies and gentlemen, and I kind of want to like go off big, you know. I want to be able to say that I had a good year by posting as much content as possible for you guys to watch and enjoy. I'll also talk about plans moving forward, 2025. We'll see what happens, but you know, things will change here and there, but who knows. All right, guys, I'll talk to you when I do the Demon's Fist. Take care.